Hype it up. Let's go. Matt. I was a little behind. That's okay. Welcome you guys to the Content Conversations podcast. We're so glad you are here. Today is our first episode for a company spotlight. We're going to be doing these episodes, I think, about once a month, right? We just kind of want to there's so many companies out there who are doing things so well. And one of the best ways to learn is to, find those people that you want to be like and follow them and imitate them and see what they're doing right. So we're excited to talk about GoPro today.
Yeah, that's today's company.
Yep, it's awesome. We're excited because, one, if you own a GoPro, you know how awesome they are. But even if you don't own a GoPro, we're not necessarily going to be talking about the product today. We're actually going to be talking more about the marketing, why
they've been so successful.
Yes, why it's worked, why they have sold so many GoPros, and kind of the passion behind it and the mission behind it. So yeah, it was fun to go to their website and just be blown away about how they do things.
And I'm going to preface this by saying that I don't actually own a GoPro.
I don't.
But I love, I follow them on Instagram still.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I love seeing their videos and photos and stuff.
All their videos and all their photos. My husband has owned GoPros before, and he's really liked them. I haven't ever used one before, but the pictures that he's gotten and the videos he's gotten have been really cool and really fun. So
they take really rad photos and stuff.
For reals. And all this stuff. We've done it before where we get on YouTube and we just look up GoPro videos and just watch them for so long because of the amazing videos that people get.
You can get spectacular footage.
I love
those things.
The surfing ones where they take you through the wave with them and it's the sunshine coming out. And
you feel like you're surfing even though you can't surf.
For the life of you.
I wish I knew how to surf.
I do too, but I just feel like I'd just be really bad no matter what,
Maybe if you grew up in California.
Yeah. I have a dream of being a beach bum, but then I feel like I'd get there and be nah.
It's too sandy and hot.
When I was little, I lived at the beach for a while, and my mom, we went to the beach all the time, and I told my mom, I told her, I like the beach, but I don't like the sand or the sun or the ocean or the salt. And she was that's not liking the beach.
Yeah, that sounds about me as an adult. I don't know. I like beach towns and stuff.
I do, but I would never live at a beach.
No. Just think of the damage it does to your car and your house.
Sounds awful. You'd sweep all the time. Anyways.
That was way off track. Anyway, so GoPro was actually founded in 2002, so they've been around for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Their marketing campaign, the one we know of today, is not recent, but they've really stepped up their marketing game.
Yeah.
In the past several years.
Oh, for sure.
But they've really made a name for themselves.
Yeah.
I think it was just basically started by some guy named Nick Woodman.
Some dude. He has a name on her.
But he was just an adventure enthusiast, a surfer, skier, stuff like that. And he wanted to have a camera that could capture all the footage on his adventures and have really cool stuff to share with friends.
It's true. He had a problem and he wanted to solve it. As a photographer, I know how heavy my camera is, how you try to get all the straps and stuff, but it's just too much. It's just too much for everything. So he solved this problem with this tiny little amazing camera. It's so cool.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. Plus, I love it too because even to this day, I think it stays true to what his legacy is, which doesn't, not every company can say that.
Yeah.
He started it because it was for him, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't just a money-making tool. I don't think he probably started I'm going to make millions of dollars.
Right.
He wanted a really cool product that he could share memories and capture moments with friends. And that's exactly what it has become.
Yeah.
All these years later.
Yeah, totally a part of their mission statement and who they are as a company from 2002 to now 2019. You see that still in who they are. So their branding from the beginning wasn't just all about the colors and the making the money and all that kind of stuff. It was like who they are.
Yeah, I think, and they've really kind of kept with who they are after all these years.
Oh, for sure.
I personally love their vision statement. So this is what it says. It says, "We dream. We have passionate ideas about what's possible in our world. Our passions lead us to create experiences and realities that expand our world and inspire those around us."
That's so cool.
That makes me want to like go out and be really adventurous.
Oh, I know, for reals. You're like, now I want to GoPro.
Like really pumps me up. Like I need a GoPro now. I need to go like climb Mount Everest or something.
Right. Like to share your life and create and all of that totally encompass GoPro. If you haven't gone to their website yet, GoPro.com, it's like so cool. Mm-hmm. I literally was just spending a few minutes on there and it was amazing how they did all their graphic designing and everything like that. One of the things that they're really, really big on, again, like going back to their mission statement of sharing the world's most GoPro perspective and with versatile cameras, like they are all about community. Mm-hmm. And this is how their like marketing has skyrocketed. Mm-hmm. It's because they've invited everybody who uses a GoPro into their marketing and into their like GoPro family. Yeah. So if you go to their website, the first thing you see is this video, and they're like crazy, amazing videos. People like, jumping
flipping
off of cliffs
and
and
buildings,
like on top of
totally
an airplane
stuff
as it's flying. What the heck? Anyways, it says like the Hero 7 Black Highlight video, 2,500,000 submissions, one film, 100% shot by you.
So that puts the power in your hands.
Yes.
Like we want to hear from you. We want to see the life, like what the life that you experience. We want to share in that with you. Mm-hmm. So it went from, one guy sharing his moments and his adventures with like his small group of friends, right?
Right.
To 25,000 people sharing their moments as people, as friends, right? Yes. Not like actually friends, because like we don't all know each other.
For sure.
But you feel like you're a part of a community and you feel like you know each other. So the fact that it's gone from such like a tight-knit group to still feeling like a community with all those people around the world, just kind of sharing in their adventures, like that's pretty amazing. Like if you go to Instagram and you look up the hashtag GoPro family, like you'll just see a bunch of videos and photos that people take with their GoPros.
And they've created that community. Honestly, too, if a hashtag is still going nowadays, because hashtags, they're still big and still good in marketing and everything, but I feel like they're not quite as powerful as they used to be, in a sense. In a sense, like if I don't know, wedding hashtags aren't necessarily a thing anymore, like little things like that. But if a hashtag is still going strong, GoPro family is still going strong, like that's a big deal.
You really gotta like commit to your hashtags.
It's true.
And they have committed to their hashtag.
It sounds ridiculous, but
really
it's true.
Yeah.
And so they've created that community. So they, like looking at it from a marketing standpoint, obviously it's like, oh, awesome, and friends and family and all the feelings. But this is what GoPro did. They said, we need actual footage of our cameras working, right? Like we need that. We need stories of how they work. We need reviews of how people like them. We need all of these things to sell more, to show people how awesome it is. We're just going to have our clients do it for us. We're just going to say, hey, you guys, you have an opportunity to share your video, your family story, your awesome shot that you got. Send it to us and we'll send it out to the world for everybody else to see. That is an incredible marketing strategy that they used to invite everybody. Because what happens is, oh, hey, I submitted this to GoPro. Hashtag GoPro family. Oh, hey, my video's on GoPro video. Oh my gosh, you have a GoPro? I have a GoPro. Yeah, blah, blah. Everybody buys a GoPro.
Let's be friends.
Like, the business side of it is pretty cool.
It's pretty spectacular what they've been able to do. Their whole entire marketing strategy literally hinges off of user-generated content. So instead of them, like their team, I don't know how big their team is, but instead of them going out and just like constantly capturing stuff, which is a lot of work,
right?
They just take like this footage. Obviously, I'm sure they give photo credit and stuff. If you go to their Instagram, you can see it. But all this stuff comes from their community of people from around the world.
Right.
So the fact that they have been so, like, their company has just kind of exploded just based off of, and another thing too is like the people who are like hashtagging and submitting their stuff, they feel like they're included, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone loves it when like another account like shares your photo.
Yeah.
Imagine if GoPro was like, hey, can we feature this on our page? That would be awesome.
So cool. They even have a section on their website that says shoot for awards, and you can submit your videos. It's content challenges for certain things. They have all sorts of different categories that you can submit to. So again, another area where they're inviting their people to come and be a part of their business and who they are. And who doesn't like buying from somebody who includes people and community?
And this is really interesting too. It says in 2013, GoPro was working with a budget of $41,000. They doubled their sales that year.
Wow.
Like $41,000 for a marketing budget isn't even like a huge budget. I mean, if you think about some of these large companies, the kind of budgets that they're working with for marketing. So they had kind of a smaller marketing budget.
Yeah.
And so the fact they were able to double their sales that year, and that was just based solely off the fact that they were able to leverage their massive following, to get their name out there, to kind of continue to watch that, their brand kind of spread like wildfire.
That's true.
So, that just goes to say that your followers are so important, So never treat these people just like they're just customers, right?
Right.
GoPro doesn't treat these people like, oh, they just bought a camera. Big deal. Like these are your ambassadors. These are your brand ambassadors.
Yeah.
Treat them like that.
Yeah.
They're not just like a one and done customer. Like these are people that if they love your product, they're gonna take videos with it. They're gonna shout it from the rooftops. They're gonna tell their friends about it. I mean,
it's true. It works. And also they use social media like crazy. Social media is a huge part of their marketing. I mean, again, inviting that community through the hashtag is just an inspiration to not give up on social media, to truly work on it, to truly just like go along with the algorithm, and like let it work. Back in, we did an episode on Facebook, and it was episode 7, beating the algorithm slump with your Facebook business page. We highly encourage you to go back and kind of listen to that one and not give up on social media, because it's working for these companies. And you can say, oh yeah, these companies have a lot of followers. Yeah, they do, but they show up for their followers every single day, and they're inviting them people into their community on Instagram, on Facebook. So they're doing the work. So if you want it to actually work for you, show up for your customers, because social media is not dying.
No, it's not. It's very much alive.
Very much alive.
And another thing too is like, this just goes to say, like, be intentional. Be intentional with, what you're putting out there into the world. Like that's what this whole podcast is about.
Right.
We're not looking to just kind of like add more noise to noise. Yeah. We're looking to add purposeful, intentional content. And that's what I believe that GoPro does. Like they're intentional.
Yes.
They're sharing with intention, right? They're building communities with intention. I think that's so important, especially nowadays, because people want to see that kind of stuff.
Right. And
so I think that's why people have just flooded to GoPro and continue to support them.
Right.
Is for that reason. So at the end of every one of these episodes, and we do a company spotlight, we're going to have 3 takeaways. And it's just what we feel are like things that you guys could utilize moving forward, based off of what these really successful companies are doing.
Yeah, I love that. The first one is to embrace your passion. Nick had a problem, and he also had a passion though with that, in the sense that he was adventurous, he loved skiing, surfing, but he needed something to fix his problem, and he had photography along with all of that. So his passion was the foundation of his business, which is another reason I think businesses definitely succeed, is that it all has to do with his passion of adventure, and he brought that passion into his business, and you can see that so clearly throughout his website, social media, all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, embracing your passion.
Number 2 is to build a community. So make sure you're engaging your audience. How can you include them just with what you do, right? So they were able, and you may not have the tools that GoPro has. You may not be able to, user-generated content may not be your thing.
Right.
But there are still ways to use social media to build communities. Engage with your audience, reach out to your audience, talk to them, whatever that looks like for your business, big or small. GoPro is proof that you don't have to be a tiny business to connect with your audience, like in a powerful way.
Yeah.
They're doing it really well, and they have a huge following. So
It's so true.
Build a community.
Yes. And then last but not least, the third takeaway is to stay true to your brand. Again, kind of like reiterating, it's who they are. They're about adventure, and they're about community, and their product is a given that it's high quality and going to take amazing pictures. But at the core of it is that community and that adventure and that passion for that. So whatever that is for you, like ask yourself, what is my brand? We also have podcast episodes on how to build a brand on your own. It's episode,
I think it was 5 and 6, right?
Yep, you're right. 5 and 6, how to create a cohesive brand. Guys, go back and listen to that one. Those are so important on the foundation of your business. GoPro found their brand and they stuck to it, and it's who they are still today, ever since 2002. So stay true to who you are as your brand.
Yeah, for sure. As always, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook. Yes. We have a Facebook group there that you can join and join the conversation about what's going on. You can find the show notes on our website, contentconvospodcast.com.
And we're super excited. Thanks for joining us today. If you want to leave a review, go to iTunes. Please leave a review. We'd absolutely love that. And we'll continue this conversation next week.